episode is being placed on the dais. I request Prashant sir, Felix sir, Elvin Srinivasan and Moshika to please take on the dais.
நீங்க வராம மாறி
we participated in
Good afternoon to the gathering present here. The speech is titled Standing Out. What makes one a leader? This question plagues every aspirant of leadership who keeps asking this to themselves non-stop. There are so many dimensions to it that one can think of, and all are just different paths to the same mountain. Yet, there are only a few who have it in them to lead. One of the founding values of leadership begins with ownership. I cannot stress this premise enough, as a leader takes responsibility from the front. This sometimes places them in a peculiar situation and in peril. It might hurt to take that initiative and to assume the responsibility for the worst, but it is what it is. And that ownership begins with taking control of the events of your own life. This demands leaps in awareness and consciousness of that individual. Sounds hard? Congratulations, it's meant to be. What makes a leader may not be magic and alchemy, but what a leader does is simpler. Provide a personal example. Uncertainties, confusions, awkwardness, hesitation, we all show similar signs in such extreme situations. Yet, what sets out a leader is the attitude to do first, think later. Act first, plan later. Work first and show later. Leaders are action heroes, really dynamic ones for that matter. Everything that you do, you must be the best of what you do in that. That's something that sets immediately you out from the crowd. I hope you set examples in respectable dimensions. Lastly, courage. One word that will define your life course. We often lack the courage to own up to our own mistakes and mishaps that occur with us. They could be as simple ones as on a routine basis or something utterly disastrous. There are races of humanity whose legacy are their identity, the legacy of bearing their scars on their sleeves. It becomes a symbol of one's courage and effort, because your mistakes do not define you, but what you do with it becomes your identity, as what hurts instructs. I urge you all leaders to fearlessly make mistakes and daringly own up to it. Show your scars, show your vulnerabilities, show your wounds and emotions, because they make you, you. Coming back, what makes one a leader? That is a question for another time. With this I conclude my address. Proceeding, every moment is precious and auspicious. And before we begin this esteemed ceremony, I request the gathering to rise for Tamil Taiwantu, followed by the college prayer.
सत्यव्रतं सत्यपरं त्रिसत्यं सत्यस्य योनिं निहितं च सत्ये सत्यस्य सत्यं ऋतसत्यनेत्रं सत्यात्मकं त्वां शरणं प्रपन्नः वाणी गुणानुकथने श्रवणो कथायां हस्तौ च कर्मसु मनस्तव पादयोर्नः स्मृत्यां शिरस्तव निवात जगत्प्रणामे दृष्टिस्ततां दर्शनेस्तु भवत्तनूनाम् नमो भगवते तस्मै कृष्णायाद्भुतकर्मणे रूपनामविभेदेन जगत्क्रीडति यो यतः ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्ति.
Thank you everyone. I request the dignitaries on the dais to light the divine lamp. I request Jaideep sir, Sarita madam, K. Lakshmi ma'am, Prashant sir, Felix sir, Mr. Chaman sir, our alumni Srinivasan and Roshita to do the little.
ಸರ್ ಮಾಲೆ ಈಗ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಎಸ್ ಸರ್ ಕಾಸು ಕೊಡ್ತೀನಿ
I invite Ms. S. Satyabama, our final year student, to formally welcome the gathering.
If your actions encourage others to do more, learn more, do more and become more, you are a leader. Good afternoon everyone to this spectacular day. I take this honor to welcome our esteemed chief guest for the day, Mr. Chaman Gulecha sir. We welcome you sir. I welcome our mentor, Professor J.P. Jaideep sir, and our head HR, Dr. N. Sarlata ma'am. Welcome you, ma'am and sir. It's my pleasure to welcome all faculty members of the department. I finally welcome all the prize pupils and treasured alumni of the department who have adorned this event as the audience and the organizing team of the event. It is my pleasure to welcome each one of you. Thank you. Have a great evening.
Thank you, Satya. I now invite Ms. Sai Sudha, our final year student, to enlighten us about the esteemed chief guest of the day.
Good afternoon, everyone. Mr. Chaman Gulecha sir is a jeweler and gemologist. He has won the prestigious Anderson Bank Award in 2005 by topping the gemological examinations held by the Association of Great Britain, UK. He stood first out of students over 63 countries and the first Indian to do so in the last 92 years of GEM A history. He has also written 25 plus articles and publications worldwide, including the GEMS and Gemology by Gemological Institute of America. Due to a coincidence, could not go there. Chaman Golecha sir was also offered a position in the SSEF, but he refused as he wanted to come back to India to start his own business in diamonds and jewelry. We are happy to have you, sir.
I now request HPH Charge, Salutha Madam, and JD Sir to felicitate the guest of honor, Mr. Chaman Kolecha, BNI member, CEO of Kolecha Gems and Jewels. I ask the dignitaries to join. Thank you, sir. Thank you, ma'am. I now request the chief guest to address the gathering.
Good afternoon, everyone. I think we can have a louder good afternoon from the college. Good afternoon. Yes, let me start with a question. Which is the fastest mammal in the forest? Cheetah. Which is the largest animal in the forest? Elephant. Which is the most cunning, cruel? Fox. Yes. The largest, the tallest, and all those things. But which is the king of the jungle? Why is it so? Mindset. Attitude. Yes. He just mentioned, right? The person who introduced. It is the attitude of the leader that makes it a leader, right? So it does not require you to be the fastest, the largest, the most in various aspects. It is about the attitude, the right positive mind frame that we carry to become a leader. And because today is an important day of leadership for you all, can I tell you, share 5 levels of leadership? Yes? Are you willing to hear? Yes, 5 levels of leadership given by John Maxwell. This person is a well-known author and he's written various books on leadership, and he's given 5 levels of leadership. Now, whether it is the college or whether it is the family or whether whatever organization that you are a part of, this 5 levels of leadership is something that every person has to go through. And what is leadership is basically just making a difference to more number of people through a positive attitude. So the first level of leadership is the positional leadership. That is, you join a company in some job, or you become some president of something, or just because you have joined somewhere, people respect you. People have to listen to you. Am I right? You simply have to follow, you have no other option. Behind the back we can say anything, but then you have to follow that particular person. You tend to listen to that leader because he's in that position. Yes. Now every person starts with this kind of leadership. That is the position leadership. There is a second level of leadership which people slowly move on to. That is called the permission leadership. Yes. In this, people listen to you because they want to listen to you. That is, you start making a positive influence in the people. You start listening to them, they start listening to you, and that is how slowly you move from a positional leader. That is, positional leader is just because you are there, they respect you, they listen to you, they follow your leadership skills. And once you move on to a permission level of leadership, this is where people do things, people listen to you because they want to listen to you. Am I too fast? Is it fine? Yes. So the next level of leadership is production leadership. Position, permission, third is production. Production leadership is when people listen to you because you generate results. As a leader, you start making things count. You start giving results in the job or in the role that you are playing, and you start proving yourself in the activities. So this is how a person moves on from a permission leadership to a production leadership. So people start looking at you, they start respecting you because of the results that you generate. The fourth level of leadership is people development leadership. Now this is one of the most important leadership. as a leader, the best thing that you can do is you generate one more leader. Okay, so you train, you start delegating, you help people to grow, to nurture and develop their own leadership skills. So what happens is when you are able to generate more leaders, there are more people who can help other people, who can benefit other people in their own way of leadership skills. And the fifth one is something called pinnacle leaderships, and not even 1% of leaders actually make it over here. The pinnacle leadership is people like Gandhi ji, people like Mahatria, people like they make a huge influence, a huge impact in the masses. And what actually people follow them for is not for what they do and not for, it is basically what they represent. They represent something called their own being, and the positivity, they spread the positivity around, and this is how a person reaches from the positional leadership to the pinnacle leadership. Now, to generate more money, if you see, most of the successful business owners are creating more people, creating more entrepreneurs. There are various ways in which the leadership skills can help you grow in the society, as well as in the wherever, whichever field that you are in. Whether you go to a corporate, whether you become an entrepreneur, whether you become whatever you have to do in life. Like if you take my example, as they informed, I'm into diamonds and jewelry. But personally, what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to generate entrepreneurship in women by training them on diamonds, and then they do the business by themselves. So what happens is they start earning money out of the leadership skills, and they sell diamonds and then they make money. So similarly, what happens is when you are also running a business, when you are also doing something in your life, when you are able to generate more and more entrepreneurs in your own life, when you are able to generate more people in your own life, then ultimately what happens is you help the society at large, you help the changing the lifestyle of more and more people. And how does this happen? This happens with the right time management. When you are able to manage your time, you are able to set aside time for various aspects in your life. And one more most important thing is following your passion. Now, many times, we all wonder, we could have done this, we could have done that. But what happens is, somewhere at this age, you all have passion, am I right? There is some hidden passion. It might be music, it might be dancing, singing, or any instrument, or whatever it is. When your passion, you are able to generate it into some kind of, leadership and business. That is when the real pleasure of, the happiness of life is there. Just because we want to do something, just because someone has asked us to do something, and you get into some kind of field. I know, I've been sitting over there, and I know how it feels when in a college, just, going around, and life is just moving on, because we don't know, sometimes we kill our own passion itself. So by imbibing having your own passion, ensuring that you follow your dream, you follow your passion, as well as keep time for various activities, that is when we can evolve the right leadership, read more books, see more, learn from more inspiring people. That is how we can generate leadership within ourselves. And I think a lot of people might be thinking that it is too late. We are all not that leadership. It is by birth, or it is by, certain people have those skills. No, it is not like that. I started leadership very late. Till maybe 5th standard, I failed a few subjects. And then going forward, slowly I got more serious in life, and today I'm able to, address entrepreneurs, business owners and corporates. It suddenly strikes, and when you know that leadership is most important, that is when you realize you are able to, the happiness of benefiting more and more people because of your leadership skills is what makes the difference. And thank you so much all the students, and thank you so much for giving this opportunity. I wish you all the best. Follow your passion, manage your time well, and for your leadership, do something to nurture your leadership. So let it not be just one speech which I came and I gave it up. Even one point that you take up, you follow your own passion and grow your leadership skills. I think that will make a huge difference, which you will not realize today. Maybe in the future, sometime when you are at this age, you will realize that had I done that, it would have been great. And the biggest thing is have gratitude towards your teachers and the people who are here. I think that goes a long way forward in taking you ahead in terms of leadership skills. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir. Your words of wisdom are our guiding light towards personal and self-development. I now proceed to invite Business Administration Students Forum President Ms. Shagun Baid, final year student, to share the mission and vision for the academic year 2022-23.
A delightful afternoon to one and all gathered here. I am Shagun Baid, President of Student Forum for the academic year 22-23. It gives me immense honor and pleasure to stand before you all. On behalf of BSF team, as a representative, I extend a hearty welcome to our chief guest for our day, Mr. Chaman Golecha sir, GNI Aspire member, CEO of Golecha Gems Ventures. Welcome sir. Our beloved mentor, Professor J.D. sir, Dr. N. Sarulata ma'am, head in charge, the respected faculties of BBA, and my dear BSF members and alumni, to the third Investiture ceremony of the Business Administration Student Forum. We all have gathered here on this day to mark the beginning of the new journey of BSF, and I am proud that I have been given the most valuable opportunity to serve as president and lead one of the most dynamic individuals role. From here onwards, it will be always we and us that will replace I and you. I have 100% confidence that we will definitely have a successful year ahead with the support of our faculties and the students of our BBA, but most importantly, our teamwork. I also wish to tell our beloved seniors that we will do our level best to keep the flag and standards flying high as you all have done. And before I conclude, I would like to carry forward the year with 5 major factors: teamwork, understanding, transparency, respect, and preciseness. I thank you all for giving me the opportunity, and hereby I conclude my speech with a thumbs up for the new beginning.
Thank you, Shagun. I now proceed to request our alumni Roshita to announce the office bearers for the academic year 2022 and 23. I also request Abhishek, Siddharth and Mitran to join her on the stage, our beloved alumni. I also request Pooja to join her.
Good afternoon to everybody present here. It gives me immense pride to introduce all the office bearers for the year 22-23. So, moving on to the list, the first set of badges. So, I request our Professor F.A. sir to join the guests in giving away the first set of badges to the students. The alumni will also join.